Yo, what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another reaction video. We got some more news about the new NCAA game coming out. We got the cover and more images, bro. Let's check this out.
We just got a new exciting leak for EA Sports College.
I saw the cover earlier. The cover looks sick.
Coming out in 2 months. Now we've been getting a ton of information about this game lately. A lot of leaks coming from here and there. Some info coming from EA, but today an unlikely source actually leaked what appears to be the deluxe cover of the game and the 3 cover athletes, along with a screenshot from the game, and that's actually the PlayStation Store of all places. Now this might have been a leak, or this might have been done on purpose. We'll talk about that in a minute. But if you are new to the channel and you don't want to miss out on any
probably
of the
on purpose
official
whole
news
time.
about this game,
they know how everybody been waiting for this game,
including some gameplay footage. Make sure to subscribe and turn the bell icon on so you don't miss those important videos when they drop. Trying to get to 600K subscribers before this game comes out, so if everybody watching just subscribed, we could literally hit that number in a few days. So we had a report about a week or two ago about the cover athletes for this game from Matt Brown, who has been doing a lot of reporting on this game over the past year, getting info from EA, info from schools, and things like that. And he said that we could expect 3 cover athletes for this game, and they would be from the big 3 conferences, the SEC, the Big 10, and the Big 12. He also said that each cover would be a different position, so you wouldn't have multiple quarterbacks, for example. Now, when he said there were 3 different covers of the game, I also assumed that meant that we would have 3 different versions
wide
of the game.
receiver
We'd have a
and
standard, we'd have a deluxe,
corner,
and, they're going to call the other version
running back.
Something, who knows. And he did say that he anticipated different pre-order bonuses for those other editions of the game. Some of that stuff may be likely tied to Ultimate Team or some DLC uniforms he did mention, but we don't really know exactly what EA is going to do in terms of pre-order and deluxe editions. We'll get that info pretty soon. But today, it looks like the PlayStation Store leaked the cover a little bit early.
Look at this shit, bro. This shit is fire. Oh my gosh, this shit is fire right here. Got Quinn Ewers, Donovan Edwards. You got Travis Hunter. See my boy Jalen Milroe, Carson Beck, Quinshon Judkins. So those are just like the only names we can see. I don't know if I can tell from the back of everybody else. Hey, but this shit look fire.
On purpose, and EA is just kind of strategically building hype for the game, because one thing I've learned over the years is sometimes things look like a leak, but they wind up not actually being a leak. It's actually done on purpose, but kind of quietly to build hype for the game. But either way, we got what appears to be the deluxe cover of the game with Donovan Edwards, Quinn Ewers, and Travis Hunter on the cover. You can also see in front of them, they're not the focal points of the cover, but you can see Judkins from Ohio State. You can also see Carson Beck from Georgia, and Milroe, the quarterback of Alabama. So that's pretty interesting. So it would appear that the 3 main cover athletes are going to be Quinn Ewers, which is a quarterback from the SEC, and then you've got Donovan Edwards.
Hey, bro, I was kind of right though, because I said quarterback, running back, I said receiver or corner as well. And Travis Hunter is basically both receiver and corner. So basically I got it right, you feel me?
Michigan, who plays in the Big 10. And then you have Travis Hunter, who is a wide receiver / cornerback who plays for Colorado in the Big 12. And this pretty much falls in line with what I expected. We knew that there was going to be somebody from Colorado on the cover because they do have a ton of hype, and they have 2 of the top draft prospects with Sanders and Hunter. We knew that they would probably put a Michigan Wolverine on the cover because they just won the national championship. And then from the SEC, it was kind of a toss-up.
And that's like, he's like kind of like the most notable
Milroe,
Wolverine that's still there.
I'm actually surprised they didn't go with Carson Beck. It appears that it's going to be Quinn Ewers. If these guys are the focal point of the deluxe cover, they're probably all going to have their separate cover as well. Now we're going to get into a little more information, but really quickly, I do want to mention that today's video is sponsored as we finally got our first in-game screenshot from this game. Now it's not a crazy screenshot. It's not anything on
I'll say the quality looks good. Look at the fans, bro. Hey, if anything EA gets right every year, is the graphics and the quality of the players and shit like that in the field. If that's anything to get right, is that.
Again, the only other screenshot we've actually seen from this game was over a year ago, and it was the Ohio State mascot. And you know, that's not really something I consider like an in-game screenshot. I mean, I guess technically it is, but it's of a mascot, not the player. So this is actually a much better screenshot. We can kind of see the player models. They do still look kind of similar to Madden. That's what I expected. The fans and the crowd in the screenshot, however, do look better than what they do in Madden. But again, it's just such a small sample of the game. It's hard to really pass a lot of judgment, but it looks like a next-gen college football game, right? Like, you can definitely tell the difference between this and the last college game, NCAA 14,
100%,
which was released
bro.
a couple of
Holy
console
shit.
generations ago.
It's
so
crazy how
kinda
far
cool
they've
that we
come with
got
the
cover,
graphics, bro.
we got a screenshot. We've got some hype for the
Technology is
game
something
now.
crazy.
This game is really coming. I know there's still a few people out there that for some reason think it's not, but if you don't believe it now, I mean, you can go look on the PlayStation Store. So this is pretty exciting stuff.
Wait, so they
and
already
we should be getting a lot more
put it up
news
for
about the
pre-order?
game soon. Now, the rumored date is still May 16th, where they're going to drop some info, maybe a trailer. Now, in the midst of literally making this video, I had to stop and re-record this part right here because EA has also now
so
just
5
officially
days,
revealed on their
23
website
hours,
that the official
35
date
seconds.
that they're going to
Okay.
be dropping info is indeed
5
May
days.
16th. That was the rumor, that was the leak, but it hadn't been confirmed until now. So if you go to EA's
That's lit.
website for EA Sports College Football 25,
I'm gonna
they
definitely
officially
you know what I'm
put
saying,
up
react to
a
the
counter.
new
It
news
says
and
EA
shit
Sports
like
College
that.
Football 25 news
We're gonna be
coming
on
soon.
top of
You
that.
can see that there's 5 days and some hours left, about 6 days of time left, which would lead us to May 16th. So that is super exciting. Literally 6 days from now, we're going to have news for this game. I would think we're probably going to have a trailer. We're going to have some stuff about the game modes. We're going to have some more screenshots. So that's also now leading me to think the news that just kind of quote unquote leaked today on the PlayStation Store was probably intended if this just followed that. So you kind of just have to follow the trail to see what's going on here. But yes, this is exciting. We're going to get all the official news in less than a week. Also, just kind of furthering the validity of this cover, Matt Brown, the guy who has been reporting on this game and has been the most reliable source outside of EA themselves, even went on to say, well, they can't blame me for this leak, LOL, which is kind of him in a way confirming that it is real, but he's not going to come out and say it. He also said, now, would you say that this image provided by the Sony PlayStation Store lines up closely with what I reported last month? Well, who can say, really? I certainly can't. Basically, he's the guy that reported there would be 3 cover athletes, 3 different positions from the 3 biggest conferences. So he's basically saying this is the cover without directly saying it's the cover because, you know, he can't just come outright and say that because then, you know, that could ruin his relationship with the people at EA who have been, you know, kind of giving him a little bit of information. Matt Brown also reported on something else yesterday that was a little bit exciting. He said that the opt-in for the athletes for EA College Football 25 are over 12,800, which is obviously well above the total number of roster slots because initially they said they were going to give 10,000 people the opportunity to opt in. There would be 10,000 college football players. You would get all of the main players for all of the teams, and almost 13,000 people have opted in. And I believe everybody that opts in is going to be put in the game, but this kind of blue
bro, please, for the love of God, EA, please have face scans for every single player. I swear, if especially the big name guys, if they're not face scanning the game, bro, I don't know what to tell you.
They assumed that they would fill up the 10,000 spots if not everybody.
They've got to have everybody face scan. I don't care, bro.
The opposite
as long as we've waited for this damn game
in the first week, and I think we're coming up on kind of the deadline of when the game releases. Like if anybody starts opting in, you know, a few weeks from now, they would probably come in an update. But I think everybody that's opted in now should be in the game. So I know people were kind of worried about some teams might not have enough players, some teams might not have enough real guys that opted in. Doesn't look to be the case. It looks like they have way more than they even anticipated, which is great for us, which means we're going to have a lot of the real college
Arch Manning's not going to be in the game
when it launches. Now, I'm also
I know
wondering
everybody
if this
was
is going
on
to
his
potentially
top about
speed
that.
up the full reveal of the game. I don't think so. I don't think they're going to start dropping info early just because of this, because once again, this could be something that was actually planned, but they're acting like it's not planned. Trust me, game companies definitely do this a lot more than you would think. But I'm thinking this might actually maybe make them release the covers sooner if this, for whatever reason, was not a planned leak. They may actually release all of the official covers a little bit earlier, because usually if something big like this does leak, then they kind of want to try to jump ahead of it and put out the official announcement. But in terms of like getting a trailer and actual information from the game, I don't think that's going to come any quicker because of this. I think we're still going to get that on whatever day that they already have that plan for. So that's just something to keep in mind. Now, if you're interested in learning more about what features we've already had confirmed,
what do y'all think about the new NCAA game coming out? Yeah, let me know down in the comments below. I fuck with the cover though. If that is the cover for the game, I like it. But hey, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Turn on my post notification, get notified whenever I drop another banger video. We're on the road to 200 subs. Help me get there for more banger content like this. And without further ado, I'm out. Gang.